So this is another thing that we are doing here on the farm. This is the future new milking stanchion. Plus, we're gonna actually have 2 stanchions in there for milking. We are moving this so our old milking barn can actually be turned into just an area where the cows can be away from the weather. So this is a huge project. Thanks to my kids and my husband, they emptied this shed of all the wood. So this is one more step closer to making this farm even more functional and work for us. So this is going to be completely manipulated and changed, but we're going to move it first to the pasture. So now we gotta move the girls. And it is muddy.
Come on, ladies.
We've had so much rain this year, it's just crazy. So we're moving them here so we can open up the main gate and they don't run out on us, as the future building right here is going to go right here. So we're gonna slide it right in. Sure muddy, isn't it? I haven't seen it like this for a lot of years, not this wet in July 1st. Oh man. Beautiful.
Ready to hook me back up?
The pasture, we make a pile, and then he cleans it up and moves it to the main pile. So because we're on such small acreage, we really strive to keep things clean, but this is unfortunately in the way, and then he's just gonna move it and get rid of it here first. In this case, it looks like he's just going to just push it out of the way, and every fall we move this pile to the main pile where it can sit and decompose and doesn't become hot manure. So when you're on a farm with goats and sheep and cows and chickens, there's never ever shortage of poo. And every fall we spread the garden with decomposed poo, which really enhances the dirt. So this is a big game changer to set up the cows a lot better. We've been milking basically right over there, out in the elements. So this will be nice that this will be blocked in, and maybe we can even put a little space heater, or at least keep ourselves warm and the cow at the same time. Son is a big help. He's just gonna hook on the chains for Dad again. And as he's doing that, Nova is just swinging on the tree swing. So as he's hooking up, the cows are nicely busy grazing, happy as ever. Those two are going to be due in this month. They're going to have 2 calves born, which is real exciting. So now we got to turn this around. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be turning this around. Fortunately, we can't just wait for it to dry up. My husband here has 2 weeks off at work that he's taken off as holidays. This is what we do on holidays for this year, is get some projects that desperately need to get done around here done. And he is playing in the mud. We got looks like he's spinning his tires a bit. It is muddy here, you guys. Every time we think it's gonna dry up, it rains. It's been raining for basically last 3 weeks absolutely straight, and we've had 2 days of dry days, and it's just not enough chance to even dry anything up. This puddle you see in front here is usually completely dry by May. This is how much it has rained.
Just look it up. It's gonna slide to where it wants to be.
Too muddy?
Okay.
Yeah, he's shaking his head, so it is, you might have to, I don't know if he's going to take a break here, we might have to tackle this some other way. So this front here we have fenced off. We call this the working pasture because it's really hard for the grass to grow because we're always having them here in the winter. We always bring them, make sure they're here for the winter. So what we're gonna do is we usually have seed and we just keep planting this and we just give up and we keep this spot clean. That's why we have the other sections blocked off so we don't wreck the grass. So I'm not too concerned if he's gonna wreck the grass here because really there's no grass left besides mud at the moment. But anytime you have animals, you always will have a spot like this. And he's trying desperately to move this. Just shows some of the challenges you have on the homestead with working with what equipment you've got, with trying to work against the weather, with working with mud. You know, nothing ever goes as smoothly as you plan, and just showing what in raw what kind of goes on. So he just gave Orion instructions that on the side here where the jerry cans used to be stored, obviously not stored anymore, he's supposed to take them off so he can hook it up on a different side. So Orion's gonna head do that. So this is all the wood from the side where the jerry cans, the kids are just stacking it up nice and neat. They worked hard before and after supper here to take it apart. Now we're back at it after supper here, and my husband is going to try to get this now in its final resting place.
Up in the center, over here, please, all right? Or pull that back.
Yeah, I think that end just a little bit, but otherwise I think we're
Well,
pretty.
It's crooked, but
But
it's level.
Yeah, but it's that part's nice and solid.
If I pull that end forwards, you're going to end up over a hole.
I mean, it's not that bad even right now. It's nice and level. I mean, it's for the cow, so it doesn't have to be.
It's level
Perf-
enough and it's on solid ground.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's.
The only end that's a little high is this end here, and we can just block that up.
Yeah.
But
It wouldn't take much though.
I can pull it a little bit further this way. Pull this end back just another hair. Try that, see if I can pull it off that corner a bit more.
Okay.
Oh, there you guys.
That actually worked really well.
I'll have to do a little shimming here and there. This corner and that corner.
Yeah.
But otherwise we're sitting pretty good.
Yeah. I think we should keep it there.
And then I can run one fence panel across there.
Yeah. Just
Close that up.
yeah.
I might not even run a fence panel. I'll just use some of the rough lumber
Yeah.
and fence that side off.
Yeah.
And then we can run construction panels from the corner of the shed up to here.
Yeah. And then it'll be perfect for the winter.
And then they're closed in there for the winter. And you'll have you'll have this for your milking shack.
Awesome. Thank you, hon.